Hello, dear readers. My name is Elizabeth Ewan, and welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. As always, my focus is on writing worlds, dreaming big, and making every day magical. Today, we are going to be setting up my summer spread with my daily grind planners. So if that's something that you're interested in, then just keep watching. So I have the Coquette collection, and I'm going to be transferring them to the moods personality collection. I really love the personalities that they have available. There's this planner which is for the big dreamer, and that is my main color personality. And then I also had these two as my follow-up personalities, which is the magical motivator as a close second, and then as a close third was spiritual siren as well, which makes sense because I am obsessed with all things water, yoga, that kind of stuff. And then magical motivator makes sense as well because I really just enjoy sharing my life and my author lifestyle and just romanticizing all of the little things. And then of course, big dreamer. As you guys know, I am a huge big dreamer. I have big goals, big dreams that I'm chasing after. And so all of these color personalities just make sense for me personally. And you can find these covers on the Daily Grind website, and I really just love them. And they're just such fun, summery colors for me. Like this bright, like it's giving Barbie, it's giving Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. Like I'm absolutely obsessed. So since today, I'm recording this on June 1st. I know that like summer doesn't officially start until later in June, but like honestly, guys, like, I feel like the summer's already here. Like, school is out, like, people are going to the pool. It's just a lot of fun. And so I just kind of wanted to switch over all of my planner stuff over into these different planner covers. Let's just start with the basics, right? So the blue Coquette cover is already, it already has all of like my main planner stuff, like my daily grind, top 10 goals, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to transfer all of this stuff that's in this planner over into my big dream cover. And then we can move on from there. So this is one of the covers that I got from my mystery unboxing that I did a few weeks ago, and I'm absolutely in love. And it's Creative Queen mood personality cover, and this is my like creative journal where I'm writing all of like my writing ideas and stuff like that. And so I had a thought potentially, and I don't know if I'm going to stick with this thought, but of using the magical motivator as like my social media and like YouTube idea kind of notebook. That's kind of what I was thinking. And then I was debating using this one as like, I don't know, I got to figure out this one, what I want to use this one for, but I'm excited to just kind of dive in. So I'm just going to go ahead and start setting up my big dreamer planner right now. I always like to keep, I don't want to show you guys this because this is very like personal, but it has, well, I don't mind showing you guys, that's fine, whatever. These are my big dreams, so welcome to like taking a peek into like my life. So I did, let me show you guys real quick. I have so much stuff. These are like my passions. Like, okay, so I have the Know Your Worth book from the Daily Grind planner website, and Angie Belmar wrote this book, and she has an insert that you can fill out the book yourself, and it has like a whole bunch of good information in it to like help you level up your life and stuff. And so part of the insert is talking through like, if you want to get started on like social media, that kind of thing, then you're going to want to do like a content machine layout. Now, when I first started this, I thought I was only going to do like maybe like my lead platform was going to be YouTube. I was only going to do maybe like one post a week. And then from there, I would break it down to blog posts, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, Pinterest stories on Instagram, and then like a TikTok. And obviously this has grown since then, but I keep it at the front to kind of remind myself like what I want my layout to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and then I'm gonna put it over by my magical motivator planner over there. And then I also have Bank of the Universe. Now this has kind of changed a bit, but the concept is still the same. So in my dream world where I'm earning a whole bunch of money from like my books and stuff. Like I have like a weekly pay goal as well as like a yearly pay goal, and I keep that at the front of my planner to remind myself of my financial goals as well. And these have changed a bit, but I still keep it at the front to remind myself of where I started. So I'm gonna put that in. Oh my gosh, I forgot about these stickers that go on the front of this cover. I don't know if you can see, they like literally like pop up. So maybe after I'm done filling out this with all of my daily grind sheets, then maybe we'll go ahead and do that. So I want to put that at the very front of this planner to remind myself what I'm driving towards financially. And then I have my 4-month completion score. I have like the newer insert for the daily grind, like daily sheets and stuff, but this is actually an older one. And I did that because I realized that I have like, they give you excess sheets, which is fantastic, but I realized I have like about 4 months worth of individual like months for all of those old sheets and stuff. So I was like, well, I can just repurpose and reuse this. So that's what I'm doing. So I've already completed May. Oh wow, I need to like rank May, and you guys get to see all of my goals. So my top 10 goals that I do have for like the year pretty much are, I'm going to be doing the glow up challenge, the 1-2-1 glow up challenge from the daily grind pretty much every 4 months for the next year. In a previous video, I mentioned that I lost like 35 pounds, which is insane, but I lost like 35 pounds doing just the glow up, and it has definitely changed my mindset in terms of like health goals, in terms of fitness goals, and in terms of like nutrition goals and stuff. And it has really just changed my life for the better. So that's why it's always at the top. And maybe I'll do like a separate video entirely for like summer glow up and how I'm tackling the 1-2-1 glow up challenge during the summer as well. So that might be something that I want to do. Then I have my sweater stretch, which does technically fall under my glow up goal, but I found that I was holding myself more accountable when I include it as one of my top 10 goals. And then also I have a cook daily goal, which ties into my nutrition goals. And I've been doing pretty well about that for the past couple of months, so that's exciting. Then I have 2.5 hours outside because my ultimate yearly goal is to get outside for 1,000 hours in a single year. And that's just a personal goal of mine because I listened to a podcast one time that was talking about like the benefits of getting outside, not just for children, but also for like adults as well. And so it's a goal for me, for my family, to get out at least 2.5 hours like every day outside. Now, the only exceptions are when it's like torrential downpour for like days on end / like thundering. But luckily on the really sunny days, we're able to make up the difference. And so it averages to about 2.5 hours outside every single day, which is great. Then I have a declutter daily goal because you guys know I love to clean. I like to keep my house in order. I'm not perfect at this, but I definitely hit that goal pretty much every day this month. And then this goal, so I have draft 1, draft 2, draft 3, and then like querying agents. So this goal right here, this all has to do with my Project Ember goal, because Project Ember is a novel that I'm working on, and I did not complete draft 1 this month just because I was so in the weeds and trying to get all of the like groundwork for writing it done. But I think I'm still gonna mark this as complete because I really dug in deep this month, and I sat with the characters. I did character analysis, guys. Like I really just dug in deep for it. And so I'm now starting draft 1 of it. So these goals are gonna have to be altered, but I still think that I can start querying agents in sometime in August, probably TBD, but I'm still on track for this goal in particular, Project Ember, for writing my novel and getting that out, because that's a goal that's near and dear to my heart. Now, for this goal, this blue goal right here, this is the turquoise goal. So this goal is all about like fan fiction, and I have that on there because 1, I wanted to finish Queen of Fist in May. I did not actually finish Queen of Fists in May, but I did the bulk of it in May, and that was really good. And then I have another fanfic that I need to work on in June, which is called Where She Waits. And I'm going to be working on that for the next 3 months as well. I love fan fiction. It's one of like my fun hobbies that I do. And then also it does tie into like my writing goals because it helps fuel my creativity. It helps me tap into that community better. And then also it's just such a fun hobby to just do and write just for the sake of writing and not having to write like thinking, okay, is this going to be able to sell? Is this something that literary agents are going to be in? Is this something that publishing companies are going to be interested in? And it's nice to just kind of take a step back and not think about all of that. And then I have my YouTube video goals, which I feel like I'm doing pretty well on. I do about 2 videos per week, and then they alternate depending on what's going on. So like 9 YouTube videos were done in the month of May because I published about 2 every single week. And then I have to do 8 YouTube videos in the month of June. And I've already recorded quite a few for June, and they're already up, ready to be pushed out to the public, which is exciting, as well as in addition to this one that I'm recording right now, which is kind of cool. July has 10 YouTube videos because it's a longer month, and then August is a shorter month, so it's only going to get about 8 YouTube videos, and that's the minimum. Like, I might do more YouTube videos, but that's the minimum that I want to do in order to continue growing my YouTube channel to where I really want it to be. Now, my social media goals, I feel like I am just completely falling short. YouTube, I feel like I've kind of hit my stride with documenting things and recording things and figuring things out. But like with social media, which is so ironic because I used to be a social media manager for corporate companies. But with social media, I feel like I'm still trying to figure it out. And here's why, is on social media, you see a variety of like social media posts, right? You see like the entertaining posts that are like goofy, funny, they make you laugh, or you have the informative ones that are like making you think. Maybe they're making you buy something. Maybe they're giving you like a cleaning hack or something, right? And here's the thing, is because of what I do, I am a writer. It's one of those things where it's hard for me sharing what I'm working on. And I've started doing it a little bit more on my YouTube channel here, but it's hard sharing what I'm working on when you can't give away like the whole plot. You can't give away the characters because your story might be completely changed later on after publishers have gotten a hold of it. And so social media is kind of difficult for me because I have my Seasonally Spellbound series, which is free on Kindle Unlimited, that I can promote and I can do like ads for and I can talk about, but it's called Seasonally Spellbound. Like it's literally Halloween romance, Christmas romance, and then Valentine's Day romance. And we're in the dead of summer right now. Well, almost dead of summer. I'm jumping ahead. We're at the end of spring, headed into summer. And we have a Summerween, which I can probably promote in June for my Halloween romance. But like these aren't like evergreen stories. Now, when I talk about evergreen content and evergreen stories, I'm talking about stories that are like good for any time of year, really. It's difficult to talk about on social media when it's like they're good to read at any time, of course, but like who wants to read a Christmas story in May of 2025? Nobody's reading Christmas stories in May. They might read it in July though. Christmas in July might be a good thing, but it's one of those things where it's like I have to think and dig a little deeper for my social media content and what I want to put out / what is easiest for me to put out, because YouTube is easier for me, I feel like, because all I do is I have my phone and I use my phone for all of my videos, and then I just hit record and then I'm just talking to you guys like you're my best friends, because you know, if you're here on my YouTube channel, then like I consider you my best friend, and like we're here, we're cool, we're hanging out. But like with social media, like you have like 2 to 3 minutes, and it's not really like conducive to like sit down, chit chat, like let's get cozy. At least that's not how I feel like it is, unless that's something that you guys would be interested in. I don't even know. So I really need to work on my social media goal is what I'm talking about. It's something that I'm thinking through. So that's my 9th goal. And then my last goal is 1 growth challenge every single month. So in May, I finished off Build a Content Machine by Angie Belmar. And that was just an online course that I did to help me kind of like figure out like my YouTube channel and my social media stuff a little bit better. And that really helped. And then in June, I think I need to read more like literary, like publishing books on how to go around about like traditional publishing and figuring that out a little bit more. So, okay. For the month of May, what did I actually complete? I definitely did my glow up. I definitely did a daily sweater stretch. I definitely cooked. So that's 3 goals so far for my health in general. For my environment goals, 2.5 hours outside. Yes, I did that. Declutter daily. Yeah, pretty much. And then draft 1, I feel like that's like a 0.5 for me. Like I did work on it. It's not like I just abandoned that goal. Queen of Fist, I did not finish, but I worked so hard on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals, 9 YouTube videos, 8 social media. Absolutely not. I do not. I need to do better on this goal. And then 1 growth count. So 9 out of 10 goals done for the month of May. I honestly, not bad. Like all in all, not bad. I'm pretty pleased with myself. Now, again, the one thing that I feel like I'm really falling short on in general is just social media, which again, it's just so ironic because I was a social media manager, but it's so different doing social media for yourself versus like a company, because when you're doing social media for yourself, you're literally putting yourself out there to show other people like what you're doing, what you're working on, and it can be very vulnerable. So I'm still proud of myself, and I'm very proud of myself for accomplishing so many goals in the month of May. So setting up June. I should put more stickers on this after. Okay, I love these like dividers too. These are so cute. Do you see them? Oh, they're so pretty. And I love the inside of the cover. I didn't even get to show you guys like the back. That dream that was planted in your heart. That dream was planted in your heart for a reason. Oh, love that. See, this resonates with me so much. Visualize your highest self. Just dream until it's reality. Yeah. And this is cute. Okay, moving on. Oh no. These stickers are great, and you can put them in the planner itself, so that way, like, here you go. I love that it just clips right in. Okay, so also at the front, wow, I have a lot of stuff at the front, is like my New Year's goals that I was brainstorming at the beginning of the year. I should add more because I know I have more in mind. Yeah, like glow up, workouts, cook daily, get outside, publish 12 books, growth challenges, more yoga. Ooh, I am doing more yoga. Meditate, 4:30 a.m. wake up. I have been slacking on that. I need to do that more. 5,000 YouTube subscribers. That is definitely a goal. That's a dream. 25 blog posts. That's probably per month. Yeah. Lose the weight, do the splits, drink more water. And if you haven't already, this is your reminder, like if you're watching this, to drink more water. Then I have the next 4 months. The next 4 months for like habit tracking stuff. Dream big goals. This is where I'm also listing out like bucket list items. Okay, next 4 months. And then I have a blank dot grid paper. Okay. So let's set this bad boy up. Oh, that was such a pretty one. May. I already started setting up like my June stuff. I usually only get out. So after the first divider, I only do about a week. Like I like to have like my month ahead page, which is also, I use since I'm using an older system, I'm using this month in review page as like my month ahead anyway, so it's fine. And then I usually do like a weekly routine builder at the beginning of my week. And these habits are, I want to do I want to do habits that are related to my dog because she has been so gosh darn depressed lately, y'all. I feel so bad for her, and a lot of that has to do with the rain. Okay, I walk and play with my dog like crazy, but when it rains, she is so stubborn, y'all. She doesn't want to go for a walk. She doesn't want to play. She barely wants to go outside. She just mopes by the door and whines at me and is like, can you stop the rain? And I'm like, I am so sorry, baby. I cannot stop the rain. I feel so bad for her. And now it's finally sunny outside, so we've been taking her hiking this past weekend, and it's just been so nice just to get outside with her and show her, hey hun, like, it's sunny outside, let's go play. So she's less sad now, but she's been so just so sad. So I want to like create a routine, a weekly routine around making my dog just like the happiest she can possibly be, with like walks and like training and treats and stuff like that, because she's truly an active girl, just not when it rains. So these are all of like the week ahead stuff. Again, I'm using like some old systems, and I like to organize my week by week by week, and I always put like a weekly routine builder like at the beginning of like every week, which is good. Okay, here we are. I'm just curious, like, leave a comment below on like what kind of like weekly routines do you guys do? I'm just curious, because like weekly / daily routines do you guys do? Because I'm just curious. Random notes. These are for like jotting down ideas and stuff. I have lined paper that I like to put in this section just for like jotting down like big dreams, ideas, that kind of thing, like routine ideas and stuff, but just thoughts. I'm curious as to like what your guys's like goals are during the summer. Like, for example, like one of my like decluttering goals is I'm going through the home refresh guide right now, and I'm recording that in full. And so one of my summer goals is to just completely have an organized home by the time that September hits. Like before the fall comes, I want my house to like be completely decluttered and organized, so that way when I'm decorating for Halloween and stuff, it's just everything's easy to access. Everything's just really just easy access, easy to do. Okay, thank you so much for your service. This beautiful planner for April and May. This was gorgeous. I'm going to be using these ones in the spring for sure. Again, I am obsessed with the Coquette collection. It's gorgeous, y'all. Okay, let's put you dotted. These are just for like plotting out like goals and stuff and figuring out what I want to do on a day-to-day basis. Again, just jotting down ideas and stuff. Oh, okay. She's a beaut. Okay, now what stickers do I want to put on the front? Let's do the sticker stuff now. Oh, I'm obsessed. Okay. I like this sticker a lot because it reminds me of Legally Blonde. This one too, because it reminds me of like journaling / like writing. So I think I want to put you here, you here. And then I really like these two stickers. Gosh, these are all such good stickers. How am I gonna figure this out? I already put one up here. Hashtag dream life. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. Cute. Okay, and then we have you. I want it like slightly off. It's cute. Actually, I want to do, can I peel you back up, or am I gonna like ruin you? Oh, there we go. Yes, okay. No, we did not ruin it. Whew. Oh, thank goodness these stickers are like, do I want to like, how do I want to, aren't you like slightly off, you know? Yes. Yes, and then one right here. I want you. Where do I want you? I think I want the heels there, maybe. It's giving Legally Blonde, and I'm obsessed. There we go, right? Yeah, I think it's cute. And then maybe like one over here. There we are. Cute. Okay, dog hair, go away. Okay, there's one. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. These are so cute. Okay, I don't want to like over sticker this, but I feel like there should be like a sticker right here. Am I crazy? Maybe, but it's so cute. I don't want more writing. I want like an actual sticker. I think I want you. I want the little flamingo floaty. Yes. Cute. Right? Cute. I like it. I think that's how I'm gonna do the stickers right now. And the good thing about the stickers is you can just peel them off and like it won't hurt the cover, which is great. Very exciting. Okay, I'm gonna keep the rest of the stickers. Very cute, very me. You can customize it. It's so stinking cute. Okay, that is my everyday planner. Now, let's figure this out, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go and flip through my Creative Queen one where I'm doing all of like my writing ideas and stuff like that. Oh, I have my habit tracking my full year and stuff. I forgot to track this. That's silly of me. Hang on. And I know for a fact I've been writing every day in May, which is exciting. Except for these 2 days. Good for me. I like to track what I like, how much I'm writing. Because it's like, it's literally just my dream to just become a writer, full-time writer and everything. And it's funny because it's like I'm living that dream. It's crazy. But I want to stay on it. And then I'm going to have to throw this away because I already did May. So I'm going to have to insert a new month ahead layout here. I have the calendar insert, which is fantastic. It has all of the months of the year in it, which is great. And it has 2 different like versions of like calendars. And so what I decided a little while ago was this kind of calendar is going to be like my content calendar for like social media and stuff. Just so that way I have a visual representation of what I'm pushing out throughout this entire month. And then also I can like write the titles as well as like the channels that it's going out to and things like that. And then this one is just for like tracking like the different sections of writing. Because I need to plot out June actually while I'm doing this. You know what? We're here. We're doing it. I'm just doing a full like plan with me session. So we already just did all of like my daily grind, normal like planner stuff. Now we're focused entirely on my writing stuff, which is crazy. Oh my goodness. And I told you guys I have recorded a whole bunch. Oh, I got a new comment on my fan fiction. Nice. People are like binge reading like my fan fiction, which is so much fun. I'm so happy that people are actually reading my stuff. Honestly, that's so funny because like that's the main driver for like writing is like who's reading your stuff and are they really invested in relating to the characters that you're writing. It's so much fun. I love it. Okay, I need to plot out. So as you guys know, I'm going through and I'm like rewriting Project Ember, and part of that rewrite is I'm going from first person to third person because I started writing it originally when it was in first person, and that just wasn't really resonating with me and wasn't really helping my creativity all that much. So I need to go back and rewrite some of like most of Project Ember actually. And so I'm in the middle of like that rewrite / draft 1 of this rewrite versus like draft like 3 or 4 of this. So okay, let's see. So I need to edit chapter 13 part 3 onward is what I'm seeing. Hooey. Okay. So for each of my chapters, I like to break it down into like a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3. Hang on, I gotta focus while I write this. Sunday, Monday. Do you guys start your week with Sundays or like Mondays? I'm a Sunday gal because I feel like Sundays are always just such a nice refresh day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There we go. Okay, so today is the 1st. So I gotta write out all of these days of the month. So we only go until the 30th. Okay. 3, 4. You literally are watching me like plot out my entire life here, guys. This is what I do. I just straight up like at the first of like every month. Sometimes I do it like the day before if I feel like I just need like a fresh start, and I just kind of go to town and I just plan it out and I set up my planners to the best of my ability, and then I just kind of dive in to doing all of the stuff. 30. So that is the full month ahead. So I need to start editing today. I need to edit chapter 13, part 3. So then from here on out, oh man, chapter 14, part 1, chapter 14, part 2. And also by breaking up the chapters into 3 parts, it means that I'm only maybe writing like 1,000 to 2,000 words a day. And that's way easier to manage and way easier to digest like in my planning, because if you bite off more than you can chew, and like let's say that you're sick that day, you can easily catch up either the next day or the day after, and it's not as overwhelming. And these are like deep edits that I'm doing / complete overhaul rewrites. So it's not like it's gonna be a beast of a thing, but it's what I love about it. I love diving in part 1. I've been re-listening to the Hunger Games on Audible. Y'all, that is such a dark series. And it's funny because I was listening to it, and one thing I noticed is not too many people talk a lot about, I feel like Katniss's like kindness in general, but that's one of her strengths is like, they always talk about like, you know, she's like kick butt with like the bow and arrow, and she's a good huntress, and you know, she's not super emotional. And then of course there's the love triangle or whatever. But what I really like about it is in the books, she really highlights the kindness that Katniss shows. I mean, even from the very beginning, like she spares an annoying cat just because she loves her sister so much, and she's like, yeah, like I'll spare the cat. But then there's like subtle hints that it's like, it's not just because of her sister, it's because she's just innately kind. And that kindness has been beaten down and broken by a system that is meant to fail the districts. that's stacked against them, and also by not just the system, but like by individuals that want to see her fail and want to take away that kindness from her. But I love seeing that kindness in the face of adversity. It's something that I like my leads to do when things are tough and difficult. How can you continue to hold on to that part of you? How can you continue to be kind despite everything that's happening? I love that. Because I feel like that's something that everyone can struggle with, you know? I know I struggle with it. So, and I think that's just relatable. Part 1, chapter 22, part 2. Now you might be wondering, like, why am I writing each of these out? It's like, I like physically being able to check off what I've done and then also visually see on a piece of paper what I have left to do, because it's one thing to have it on my computer, and that's fine and dandy. That's where I do a lot of my writing. That's where I do a lot of my planning stuff. But part 2, part 3, chapter 23, part 1. But I like to be able to check things off and just see how far I have to go. Okay. Sweet. So up until chapter 23, what part is that? I have so many outlines, y'all. So I'm going to finish, so Act 1, and how much into Act 2 am I gonna get? I'll get almost about halfway, I think. Yeah, through Act 2. So half of Act 2. And that'll be exciting. That'll be good. I really look forward to Act 2. Act 1 is hard, more particularly for my female lead, in terms of her coming to grip with a lot of different struggles and learning who she can trust and who she can't trust. Okay, this is all set up. This is all good. Okay, then we have my social media one that I wanted to set up. Very exciting. Own your magic. Oh wait, where's the stickers in this one? I must have put them elsewhere. Hang on. Good stuff. I'm really glad I decided to switch over planner covers, because these are definitely giving, like, all of these planner covers are giving like summer vibes, I feel like. Oh, these are cute. These are so stinking cute. Very exciting. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's going to be as long as necessary, I think. Oh, that's good. Enjoy every moment. Comfort, the enemy of progress. Never stop dreaming. Progress, not perfection. That resonates hardcore. Hashtag watch me. It comes with a breathtaking view. Make life magical. Okay, I think I really like the progress, not perfection. Like that a lot. I really like the books, because that's what I'm doing with my life. I am writing. And it's so cute. Progress, not perfection. Books. Romanticize the everyday. Do I want progress? Yeah, I think I want that. Alright, we're just gonna start putting the stickers on, y'all. I like to slant the writing stickers, because I'm like, I don't know if I can get it perfectly straight, and like, I don't know about you guys, but like, to know that it won't be like lining up perfectly will like grate on my nerves, which is why I definitely need the progress not perfection sticker on here. So going for the storybook. I want you over here. Yeah. And then, goodness. I don't know which of these stickers, like I like the castle a lot, but I also like this one too. What do I want? I think I want the shoe and the time. That one's cute. So what's funny is when I was younger, like in middle school or like in high school, I went to like a summer camp and I played Cinderella, and that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Like hashtag watch me. It reminds me of Watch Me Shine from whatchamacallit. Hang on, I want to get this right, so I gotta lean over. Ooh, Lord have mercy. There we go. Yes, right there. That's good. Own your magic. Hashtag watch me. Pretty. Make ish happen, because this is mine. Yeah. Do I want it up here? Oh, this is tough. Hang on. I gotta put that back. Okay, I want the castle up there. I love this. Gosh, it reminds me of when I was a kid. And like, there we go. Cute, right? That's cute. I'm a fan. It reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to put like stickers on stuff. So. Do I want this here? Do I want it here? Maybe I want it down here. Or like, I want this somewhere. Maybe, ooh, that might bring out the pink real nice. Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's cute. That's cute. We're gonna make ish happen. I want it over here in the corner. Go. This is gonna have more stickers than the other one, I think. Okay. I think temporarily I'm good with this. Yes. Very cute. Very cute indeed. With all the stickers and everything. Okay. So as you guys know, this is going to be my social media planner book. Little book. So with that being said, I want my content machine first and foremost. Oh, whoopsies. I took you out. There we go. Here we are. Just to remind me of what I need to be pushing out. And then I'm not gonna fill this out right now, just because like I still need to like really figure out my social media tactic in terms of pushing out reels and stuff like that on Instagram and carousel posts, and what my strategy is going to be like that. Because like I feel like there's a lot that I can do with Instagram and TikTok that I just haven't tapped into, and whatever I put on TikTok and Instagram I can repurpose for YouTube shorts. So hang tight there. I'm gonna steal some, hang on. I want space in this to write out ideas and start just jotting down like brainstorming stuff. So I'm gonna take out some lined paper and put it in here, and that'll help a lot. And yeah, so that's gonna be like my social media content / YouTube and social media. Okay, so these are the 3 planners that I've filled out so far. This is my everyday planner for like goals and stuff. This one is my creativity one for all of my fan fiction and my Project Ember stuff. And then this one is for social media / YouTube. But I have a fourth one here. And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this. Because I have my glow up insert, but I don't know if it fits in here. Like, I feel like this should be for like what are the vibes that I'm going for with this? This is like journaling. This is like meditation, like yoga. I'm wondering if I can like track my yoga or something in here. I don't even know. Okay, we're gonna pause on this one. And I think we'll just do these three for right now. But I think I want to do something with like journaling for you. I love this one. I know that in like July or like August when I'm at the beach, because my family does like an annual trip, I'm definitely going to be swapping over some stuff into this one and just bringing it because it's, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see all these adorable stickers. It's like shiny, but all of like the sea stickers. I'm a Pisces, so that sticker matches. It's good. Okay, these are all so stinking cute. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap up this planning session so that way I can actually get to work on figuring out maybe some social media content and figuring out what I want to do with YouTube and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, magical day.